What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, really quick, I just want to do a small promotion of my merchandise line, the Legacy Over Money Sportswear. As we have launched the Olympic Series, we got 9 designs to commemorate the Team USA's men and women's teams for bringing home the gold. Very, very proud of them. But we wanted to launch the series, to honor those who went across the seas and got the job done. So as you can see in these visuals, we got a couple designs ready to go right now. Everything's made to order. You can swing by my Facebook page, Tony the Savant, THEE Savant, and get your pick up a shirt there. As all proceeds will be reinvested into the Tony the Savant Youth Sports Camp Foundation. As I'm looking to really give back to the community. I finally reached that point in my athletic journey where I'm kind of falling back, and I don't play basketball and softball and flag football as much as I used to, but I still got a love and a passion for the game, and I just want to use my experience to reinvest in the younger generation, not just give them athletic skills, but also life skills. Because in my sports philosophy, sports is a microcosm of life. So we just want to set the next generation up for success while also providing you, our supporters, with a tangible product to say not only thank you, but just to kind of let you all see this is how it's going, the evolution of the journey. And this is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. If you've been rocking with me for quite some time, I know you heard me talk about it, but we finally got the artists, finally got the vendors, finally got everything set up, working towards getting the studio. But all that good stuff, man. Thank y'all for the love and support. Again, if you want to pick you up a t-shirt, you can swing by the Tony the Savant, my Facebook page, and that's where everything is set up for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this work. Because Brian Whindhorst, I don't know if he does this on purpose. From time to time, Brian Whindhorst just drops a very damaging report or a sports take that totally goes against the propaganda. Now, if y'all don't know, Brian Whindhorst is a part of the Clutch Sports media um, organization. I don't know if you want to call it. I call it a mob because all of these dudes and the gals that's in the organization as well. They are all in like this lockstep when it comes to LeBron James. But Brian Whindhorst exposes the Olympic Committee as he reported that the Olympic Committee, would y'all believe this, voted on the Olympic MVP, right? Before the medal games. Now, for us, Team USA, now that everything is played out, we can call them the gold medal games, right? Because we got past Serbia to get into the gold game, and then we, of course, defeated France to get the gold. But Brian Windhorst, he said that the Olympic Committee voted on the Olympic MVP during the semifinals. So that would have been before the Serbia game. I forget who we played, Puerto Rico or Brazil, one of the two. Um, the committee decided that LeBron James was going to be the MVP then. Now we all know this is before Steph Curry went off, got the NBA and basketball streets talking. Pretty much went viral for his two performances, the two gold medal games, the games that matter, where Steph put up 60 points with 17 threes. I can't even remember exactly, but Steph went off. And it's been pretty much a unanimous consensus amongst basketball fans that Steph Curry, not LeBron James, earned that award. And it's been controversial. And I also got another video coming up after this where I got some information, some intel that Steph Curry himself feels a kind of way about this whole Olympic MVP, shindig. It's really unfortunate, man, because I've not seen corruption on this level for one man ever in my lifetime. I don't understand for the life of me. And this is another reason why I was kind of, you know, uh, mind boggled that Brian Whindhorst was the one that released this information. But for me personally, I've been very confused as to why the NBA, Nike, the Olympic Committee, the media, um, these regular Joe schmoes in the streets, all of these people have this obsession with LeBron James when there's nothing to be obsessed about. Ladies and gentlemen, sports is about uh, being tough and winning. And LeBron James has not displayed any one of those attributes. And not in my opinion, you may feel some kind of way or feel differently about it, but when I say toughness, I mean this man went out of his way to create super teams, stack the decks, and take the easy way to his accomplishments. This man has not won anything without being carried to the goal line. And we've seen it with his championship rings. Dwayne Wade, Ray Allen, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, those are all their rings, respectfully. LeBron James was carried. And then we see in the Olympic Games, Kobe carried him in '08 and 2012. And then Curry had to come carry him in 2024. This man does not win unless he has another superstar on his team doing all of the heavy lifting. And what LeBron James does is what he does. He stat pads. He gets his little quota, whatever his quota, his averages is, whatever him and Rich Paul have agreed upon. And then he walks off, win, lose, or draw, with this smug attitude as if, he's the reason. He's the reason why the team won. He's not the reason why the team lost, because what LeBron James will say is that I did my part. He got his numbers. He don't, and then he'll proceed to throw teammates under the bus. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not seen corruption. Again, collusion and corruption for one person ever in my life. And I like to think I've seen some pretty corrupt stuff in my life. I worked in corporate America. I worked in downtown Chicago. I've been in the streets of Chicago. I've seen corruption. I know corruption. You know what I mean? I just don't understand. What has LeBron James done to these people where they just deem it necessary to go as far as cheating? The Olympic Committee, where all nations across the world come together to compete. The Olympic Committee had taken the knee to LeBron James, and it's just nasty work, man. How do y'all vote on the Olympic game? If we're talking about the total of the events, right? How do y'all vote before the events? Excuse me. How do y'all vote on MVP before the events conclude? Because in all earnest, as honest I can be, I think if the committee voted how they were supposed to vote and all was fair, they would have been, compelled to vote for Steph Curry after those magical performances he had. Let's just keep it a buck. We ain't seen nothing like that since Kobe Bryant on the Olympic scale. I mean, Kevin Durant had a good, outing, and Carmelo had a good outing, but we talking about just taking over a game. And, the surefire, undisputed reason why we won. I'm not taking nothing away from KD or Carmelo and what they was able to do with the 2020 and 2016 teams. But I got to give Steph the flowers, man. Dude did something I ain't never seen in the Olympics. And that was a matter of starting the game super hot and then closing a game super hot. But at the same time, if shout out to Rick Bucher, as he has already exposed LeBron James for these kind of collusion and colluded and corrupted acts, excuse me, as Rick Bucher exposed that LeBron James sent him an email trying to get an MVP vote. Like, bro, what is wrong with this dude? Like, what is going on in sports? And maybe y'all could correct me. What is going on in sports that everybody is so hung up on LeBron James? Okay, hey, let's just say he's a cash cow, right? Let's just say LeBron James is a quote unquote cash cow. Eventually, the NBA is not going to have that cash cow. You think they would have been preparing for life after LeBron 10 years ago? The man is 39. You know what I mean? I would figure around age 30. You know what I mean? You start looking for your next big star and start winding down on the LeBron era. No. You know what I mean? No, none of that has happened. None of that's transpired. LeBron James is in the wrong era now. Now this man is all in John Morant, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic era, where we should be, it should be a toss up as to which one of those three young men will be taking over the NBA pretty soon because the next generation has arrived. You know what I mean? Luka is here. He just made it to the NBA Finals. Anthony Edwards is here. Just made it to the Western Conference Finals. John Morant, all things considered, I think that he'll get back to form once he returns to the NBA. But why is the NBA so obsessed with LeBron James? Why is everybody colluding to get this man awards when it's not gonna enhance his quote unquote GOAT debate? These people gotta know that. And I said this a while ago. I feel like the NBA, ESPN, Fox Sports, they all run by children. If I was to walk into the boardroom for ESPN, I would not be shocked there was a bunch of 9-year olds controlling what's going on over there. Because the level of insulting the sports fans' intelligence, literally trying to tell us, oh, LeBron James was the Olympic MVP because he was the glue guy. Really? Tell me the last time an MVP was awarded the award, right? Because he was the glue guy. Are you serious? Could you imagine Kawhi Leonard with the Toronto Raptors when he won, getting the MVP because he was a glue guy? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro. And I hate that they keep moving the goalposts for this dude as well. It's always some participatory type stuff that he does where everybody, especially you LeBron James Stanleys, y'all, well, when I say everybody, the media and the stands act like it's the best thing they ever seen. It's like LeBron James dunk. LeBron James been dunking. And be frank, he was in his prime between what, about 05-ish, you know what I mean, to about 2014. We seen LeBron James dunk. Nothing surprising, nothing. Prime LeBron James was a way better dunker than this dude. This dude barely gets off the ground. And again, man, I just feel like it's crazy work because I even got word that Steph Curry feels some kind of way about this award. That's right. The chef himself is not taking kindly to how things have transpired because obviously, I mean, I wouldn't think he was gunning for the award per se, but the man understand how this goes. He understand that he deserves the award, and LeBron James robbed him from it. And we've seen this movie before in Steph Curry's career in 2016 when Andre Iguodala somehow got a Finals MVP over Steph Curry. Fascinating stuff, man. It's fascinating. And I'm just at a point now where, like, LeBron James got to have some dirt on these people, man. That's the only explanation. Only explanation. But they keep propping him up as if he's, 29. It's like, nah, man. What are y'all doing? The NBA has lost so many fans, so many young fans, because the NBA isn't marketing to the young fans. They're not identifying with them. They're not promoting John Morant and Anthony Edwards, the two young men. Excuse me, the two young men that, could perhaps carry the league and most certainly carry the Western Conference for the next foreseeable future. Nobody really knows who these dudes are. Anthony Edwards, maybe, yeah, because he's a little bit more, in your face with his style and he just performed in the Olympics. But nobody knows these dudes, man. Nobody knows, unless you're a hardcore basketball fan, you probably don't know who Anthony, well, man, let's be a buck. You probably don't know who he is. You probably do, but you probably don't. But you would if the NBA marketed them correctly, right? But at the end of the day, again, I got to shout out Brian Whindhorst for breaking this report, exposing the Olympic Committee for rigging this whole award for LeBron James. I feel, I feel disgusted, insulted that collusion and corruption can happen on this grand of a scale. Everybody sees it. Everybody knows that it's happening. Nobody says nothing. Fascinating. Well, shout out to Stephon Marbury. He said something, which we're going to do a video covering what he said as well. But that's all I got for y'all on this video. Please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you have not already, please like, subscribe. Excuse me, I'm sorry. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the fam as I drop content daily, go live daily. Stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to know what y'all got to say about these topics. This is a very interesting one. This is a very interesting one. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but shout out to Rick Bucher because he already exposed Le Clutch and their entire organization. You know, Clutch Sports tried to get Rick Bucher to vote. Apparently, he's a voter. And also, the media is the people that vote for this award. I just found that out as well. It's not like fans. It's not um, peers. You know, your peer review or anything like that. It's strictly up to the media. So at that, when I found that out, I was not shocked. LeBron James winning and nobody's asking questions. Nobody's asking any questions. Push it back. But anyway, I am Tony the Savant. Peace.